sure is pretty. Darren, you are hinting darkly at changes ahead.
Yeah, it's going to come on fast. So don't sleep on this forecast because we're not getting a deluge of rain
Don't
tomorrow.
sleep on your forecast.
But we are getting some light rain tomorrow. So I just want to point that detail out in 1 second. First, we've got to look back at the pattern we've been at over the last few days. It's kind of been like a July pattern in some ways over the last few days, at least in the city and over the bay. The marine layers come back in, and we just caught the last little patch of it right before it just dissipated, and then we had a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The fog finally cleared, but that didn't happen until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not going to be looking at low clouds and fog like that nearly as much tomorrow because we need to make way for this next system to come from the north. Watch what happens. This thing's coming directly from the north. They never have a lot of precipitation to work with when they do that because they're coming in over land. We want the storms that come in from the Pacific and then get here. But when they come straight north like that, they're cold, they're windy, they don't deliver a whole lot of rain. But look, there's some rain on there. That's tomorrow morning. A few light spotty showers. It'll stay with us through the afternoon into the evening. We can't really call this thing done until we get to late tomorrow night into early Monday morning. This is Monday at 5 a.m. before it's done. But the showers are going to be so few and far between. We're likely not going to get a whole lot you can measure from it. If you look at the totals, it's a couple hundredths of an inch of rain. So the rain is not the main aspect of this, but since rain has been so top of mind this winter, well, you got to start with that because there's a chance of rain tomorrow. And it'll be cold enough, it's going to fall this light snow from like the southern edge of, from the Diablo Range southward, basically. We're not going to get much in the North Bay, but we'll get some light snow out of this because it is going to be cold. It's also going to be windy. Watch the screen light up on Monday morning. That's in the overnight hours, and then it'll stay that way through Monday. So probably the biggest element from this is the wind because we are still vulnerable to having trees go down. So North Bay mountains, if you're at higher elevations in the North Bay, pay extra attention to this one. Wind advisory goes from tomorrow afternoon through Monday afternoon. Remember, the wind doesn't really get going until we get into late Sunday night into Monday. We're going to have down